T. McCluskey, Papa Brad's Gaming, part of Arcade Talk Show presents Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is Cheerios. It's Medieval Madness. As you can see, we're playing Medieval Madness, voted by you guys. This thing won by a landslide. I think it was like 71% of the votes out of 28 votes. So clearly, everybody wanted to play Medieval Madness. So that's what we're going to play. And it's going to be on Pinball FX this week. Classic rules. There's the search ID. I don't think it's case sensitive, but I'm not real sure. And you can see 7 days unlimited play, so you can play as many times as you want. And if you want to beat your score or rank up higher, you can do that since it's unlimited. No password required. And since this is on Pinball FX, Nintendo Switch cannot play. Hopefully Switch 2 will be added. I heard from somewhere that Switch 2 would be added to the Pinball FX tournaments at some point. So hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have Switch 2 people on here. But for now, Nintendo Switch cannot play on Pinball FX. And if you don't know how to enter a Zen Studios tournament because you've never been in one, I will show you how here in a little bit. But you can play this on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox X and S Series, Steam, Epic Games, and even Atgames devices that you can play OTG through. So awesome. So if you have a 4K pinball and you run an OTG through it, you can be in this tournament as well, which we encourage people to play on the Atgames 4K pinball since it's a lot of fun. And for this table, it is easier to play on the Atgames 4K pinball machine. Okay, so for those people who have never played in the Zen Studios tournaments, I'll show you how now. You just pull up your Pinball FX app on whatever platform you're playing on. It should be about the same. And there is my Pinball FX app. I'm playing this through Steam. Let's go ahead and hit play like normal. Okay, once Pinball FX loads up, let's go up here to the top where all the tabs are. Go ahead and hit Tournaments. And once the Tournaments tab loads up, if you don't see our tournament, which is under Arcade Talk, be in the down on the bottom of the screen down here where it says My Tournament, it should say Arcade Talk. If you don't see that, go up here to Search ID and type in our ID for this week, which is capital S, lowercase UT, 4, lowercase n, then a 0. It's not a O, it's a 0. Then lowercase s, g, v, m. Go ahead and hit enter. Now our tournament should show up. If it does, go ahead and click on it. You got two choices. You can go to the leaderboard, check out the scores and leaderboard rankings, or you can hit play. I'm going to go ahead and hit play here. This is what the cabinet looks like. So now you're actually in our tournament. Then you play 3 balls, and if you get the extra ball, you play that as well, since it's classic rules. And let the game go through the game ending sequence, and then go to the tournament page afterwards. So don't back out before then. And you can use a keyboard or a controller. I use a PS4 controller, works great. You can use a PS5, Xbox, pretty much any controller that your platform supports. If you're going to use a keyboard, the left and right shift are your flippers, and then enter starts the game and plunges the ball. And then you could have some customization. You can use different views, and you can have the extra visuals on or off. Here's your different views. There's 1, there's 1W, there's 2, that's one I like, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8, you can see the actual DMD on the back of the pinball machine, and then manual, and then you're back to 0. And then you could have the visuals on or off, the extra ones. This is what a real pinball machine would look like out in the wild. And then there's the visuals on. I'll go ahead and play with the on. So let's go ahead and launch the ball here. You just got 2 flippers. If you've never played Medieval Madness, there's some people probably haven't. The real goal is to knock the castle down. And by doing that, you have to hit the door there on the castle. There, I just got the drawbridge. Now there's a gate behind the drawbridge. And then you got to hit that, I think, 2 times. There's 1. There's 2. Yep, so now see the door is open. Now you just get it through there. There you go. You go around. And where the dragon is, there's a ramp there. Try to get it in there. And then the ball lock is right to the left of the castle door. Right there. See if I can get the dragon lane. There it is. Ball 2's locked. Oh, another thing too is right by the dragon right there. I just missed it. You have a little disc you can get in there. Right there. Oh man, I keep missing that. I think that's how you start the trolls. Multi-ball. There's dragon flying. Got the extra balls lit. It should be the end of the game here, and then once the game ends, it'll go through the end game sequence. And it's doing it right now. And I go through the process, and it's got to pop into another screen. There it is. There's the screen. Do not exit out until you get to the screen. And once you get to the screen, make sure you hit exit table button down below there, or you can check out the leaderboard as well. But make sure you exit out correctly. Just don't back out because your score might not count. But make sure you do come to this page before you do exit out, or it will not count. So that's that easy, guys, to enter our tournament. So hopefully you'll check out Medeval Madness, put a score in this week, over the weekend, or next week, and we'll announce everybody's scores in the leaderboard next week when we announce the new table. So make sure you get your name on there, so we'll say your name and your score next week. All right, stay tuned now for last week's results, which we played on Pinball FX3. We played Marvel Venom Pinball. Okay, guys, here is last week's results. We ended up having 24 people played last week, which is really good for us on Pinball FX3. We normally get a lot of people, but we got 24, so it's great. Hopefully you got some Nintendo Switch people in here, and Switch 2. But thanks everybody who played last week. Really, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Couldn't get my score up much over the week, but I tried a couple times, but I did not get there. All right, let's get going on this. We had Not Tuchuko was 24th. Meadow Soso was 23rd with 628,000. Rampel Style Skin was 22nd. Daweed 170190 was 21st. Cater 9753 was 20th. There he is. There's Papa Brad. 19th with 2.1 million. Then we had Rowdy 18th with 4.3. We had Catfight 99 17th with 5.5 million. There I am, 16th. Arcade Talk, that's me. Ended up having 6.5 million. Came in 16th place. Kosak Show Win, same. Came in 15th. I know I did not say that correctly, and I do apologize. Dr. Ing Fizz was 14th. Thor Jack was 13th. Isidore 64 was 12th. Oscar Warrior 23 was 11th. Marco ACDC was 10th. So we're in the top 10. Ace of It 61 was 9th with 16.8 million. There's Genuines 8th with 20.4 million. Ilan Sev Vilno was 7th with 23.2 million. Papadiapo was 6th with 31.7 million. Francisco Dixon was 5th with 36.2 million. There he is. Ojib was 4th with 59.9 million. Great score, Ojib. Great score. And then there he is. Evil Genius Entertainment comes in 3rd with 64.6 million. Great score, Evil Genius. Number 2 was Blossom 521599264 with 188.4 million. Wow. Broke the 100 million mark and still only ended up at 2nd. And number 1 was FYD Say PC for Real was number 1 with 205 million. Broke the 200 million mark. Great score. Congratulations, FYD Say PC for Real. Be number 1 this week. Congrats on an awesome score. Thanks everybody for playing last week on Venom Pinball. I know it's a little different table, but it was a lot of fun to play. So thanks everybody participating last week. Really, really appreciate it. Hopefully you will check out Medieval Madness this week. And it's on Pinball FX. And have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And hopefully, we'll see you in the game.